You're still alive, I see.
Mary? Is that you? What's happening? Where's your mother?
My mother? You killed her, remember?
Yes. That's right. I killed her. With my own hands. What horrible thing have I done? I was too weak. I succumbed to his influence.
You mean... you were possessed? Father?
Yes, I was manipulated. Manipulated by a devil named Virgil.
Virgil?
He's attempting to bring the demon world back to this modern day. A world that Sparda once sealed off.
Sparda? I thought he was a myth.
If the demons return, this world will be thrown into chaos. Stop him. Stop Virgil.
Me?
You're such a sweet child. Just like your mother.
Father! Father! Virgil.
What is up, everybody? This is RadTechShoe, and I am bringing you part 11 of my Devil May Cry 3 LP. So before we get going on this, I'm going to head into the power-up menu. I'm going to switch out Nevin for Agni and Rudra. I'm going to need that later in the mission. Right here, I'm going to start off by buying myself a purple orb. Normally I wouldn't, but there's a secret mission right off the bat in this in mission 11, and I want to have a full double trigger, and plus I'll need the extra double trigger slot for it anyway. So right here I'm contemplating on whether or not I should use almost everything I've got left to power up Ebony and Ivory, and I decided to hold off. I'm not a big fan of guns in this game. Like, the guns just don't seem useful or powerful in my opinion. Like, Ebony and Ivory is what I use more than anything. So right off the bat we got 2 Enigmas to fight with. So as you can see right here, I'm just going to let him shoot at me, use my Royal Guard, absorb whatever I can. And they like to shoot a bunch of energy bursts, not just one, but they'll shoot several. So right here I'm just waiting for him, and I'm just like, okay, now it's time to finish him off. So, we got an item and a secret room in this area. First off, we're going to go get the item. It's pretty simple. Come right over here, jump up on the ledge, and grab it. It's a Devil Star. Now, above this ledge is where the secret room is. Jump up, interact with the wheel, and we're taken to the secret mission. So, what we have to do is we have to race all the way across this familiar area. We have to go from here. We have 30 seconds to get all the way over there. So, obviously, double trigger and running is going to be your best bet. And which is why I needed 7 Devil Trigger emblems, or symbols, whatever they're called. I needed 7 of them. I had 6, and 6 was cutting it too close. I wanted 7 just so that I could pretty much guarantee every time that I could get this. And with 7, you definitely have enough of... you get there with more than enough time. So right there, that's it. End of the secret mission. So now we're taken back into the clock room. And we're just gonna... The Enigma have respawned, but I'm just gonna leave them. There's no point in even fighting them. We're gonna come through here, jump up on the pipes, and right up there you can see it is another blue orb fragment. So grab this blue orb fragment, and that'll make 2 out of this mission's 3. So, we're going to hop on down, and here we're going to be introduced to a brand new enemy. Alright, so these are Soul Eaters. Soul Eaters are spirits that are capable of dissipating into a gas form. One thing you'll need to keep in mind is that when they appear close enough to you, they'll want to swoop in, grab you, and start feeding on your life. You know, so they're pretty simple right there. You know, if you deal enough damage, they'll back off. But when they're in a gaseous form like this, you can't do anything. What you got to do is turn your back to them, and you'll eventually, and then right there, you'll see them manifest. I'm trying to taunt just to try and get my combo rating up, but you just gotta turn around, you know, and right here, like, if you just wait, then they don't do anything for the most part. Like, it's really stupid. I hate these things. They're really annoying. But turning your back to them is the best way to get them to manifest so that you can shoot them. Anyway, heading through here, we've got this Altar of Evil room. We've got a bit of an objective to do in here before we can move on. Alright, so of those 3 faces we just saw, one of them is crying blood. So we have to make the other 2 shed tears of blood as well. So, what we've got here is knock in the first stone, and bam, the left face is now shedding tears of blood. So now we have to go do that for the other side as well. Fairly simple, fairly straightforward. It shouldn't give you a hard time trying to figure this out. The other statue is hidden in here. You just want to keep attacking it and just knock it all the way down. You don't have to worry about lining it up or anything. It's already lined up, and there's no way you can really screw this up. But once we get all 3 faces to shed tears of blood, we're going to encounter a nice little mini boss fight. Alright, so a couple Soul Eaters and a Hell Vanguard appear to play with us, so let's take them out. So, now that I'm using Royal Guard, I can afford to block that downward slash that he does after our weapons clash. Now, the first attack that he does, followed by that one, where he does a forward swing and then a back swing, as you can tell, I'm able to block the first one, but the second one will shatter Dante's defense. It'll shatter the Royal Guard defense. So there's no point in doing that. What you gotta do is you gotta attack him, clash with him, and then Royal Guard block. And then you could just follow it up. So right here, as you can tell, I've got that rhythm, I've got that pattern going, and the Hell Vanguard bites the dust yet again. So now we gotta deal with these assholes. These stupid little Soul Eaters. I hate them so much. They just drag out the fight, but luckily I was able to finish them off quickly this time. So, now that we're all done in here, let's head out the exit. And we've got one more blue orb fragment to get, and it's out here. Hop on down, and here's a combat adjudicator for Agni and Rudra. What we have to do is just get it up to a double S, if I'm not mistaken, and the blue orb fragment will be ours. So just use all the combos that you've learned, and you should be able to get it no problem. Now before we get on the little trolley right there, attack this statue, drop down, get a green orb, and a holy water. And now we're ready to ride the little train car right here. Alright, now as we're riding this, we're going to be attacked by enemies on other train cars as well. You know, as you can tell, you know, it wasn't going to be simple as just a free ride. We got to pay the toll. So for the most part, like I said, just deal with these guys however you see fit. Royal Guard does a good job of blocking the Hell Lust attacks. It doesn't work so well for the Hell Gluttony's Sandblast attack. As you can tell right there, they managed to shatter. They managed to shatter my guard, and it doesn't do a great job. Like I said, Royal Guard is alright, but I still prefer Trickster, because Trickster can let me evade attacks completely, whereas Royal Guard does not work on every single attack, whereas Trickster can. I can use it against any attack. I can use it for any reason whatsoever. So, we got more Hell monsters, we got Hell Prides now, and we got an Enigma shooting at us, so let's go. We're going to try and deal with him, but he's up there for a limited time and then he runs off. Now just deal with more enemies as they come. Here comes another train car. This one's got a Hell Wrath on it. If we can shoot the Hell Wrath, we can blow it up and use it to try and damage the Enigma. But unfortunately it doesn't destroy the Enigma. So Hell Wrath, once we finish off this Hell Wrath here, it's the end of the ride. Okay, so now that the train ride's over with, let's go ahead up these stairs. There's a God of Time statue if you need it. We got a boss battle ahead of us, but I'm pretty good. I feel like I can take this boss on no problem. So let's go ahead and kick his ass.
Didn't your mother ever teach you how to use a door? Huh? Give me a break. Tell you what, next time I'll try and wear some cologne, okay?
It's the stench of betrayal. The odor of that accursed Sparda. I will annihilate every last blood relation of Sparda!
A son cleaning up his dad's mess, huh? Where have I heard this story before?
Alright, so now we're fighting Beowulf. Beowulf is primarily a melee-ish person, and as you can see right there, one of the best things you could do to him is to do a jumping downward slash right in front of him, and a well-placed slash right there. It'll hurt his eye, and he'll flail about, and it gives you free hits on him. You know, take away more and more of his health. So what you need to do is you need to be mindful of his attacks. They usually hit in front of him. He doesn't have that many good attacks that can reach behind him, except for his energy explosion attacks. He has that one right there, and he likes to do this. He likes to summon these little wooden prisons, and then he'll knock these prisons at you. He likes to do that. That's one of his ranged attacks, if he can call it that. He likes to bull rush you like he did right there. And then he'll jump and pounce. Like I said, he's primarily a melee-ish enemy. And his super ground pound attack right there, which emits light, that's also capable of hitting all around him. So like I said, right here, I'm playing very aggressive on him. I'm trying to finish him off the best I can. And right here, he has this pattern where he'll like to run to a corner and just keep knocking these wooden prisons at us again and again. Here he did, and you're going to see him do a brand new attack that he never did on me. This is the first time he ever did that to me, and I was just like, whoa, what the hell was that? I'm like, I don't remember him ever, I never saw him do that before. So right here I noticed that my health's getting low, and he's at a third, so I'm like, okay, I gotta finish him off, but I gotta be very careful. I can't afford to get hit too much. So right here, we managed to avoid him. You just gotta keep attacking him, and just avoid all of his attacks. Like I said, he's kind of slow, and he has a significant vulnerability period after his attacks. You can just keep going. Right there, I hit him in his eye once again, and now let's go finish him off.
this one whose heart pumps the blood of Sparda. Though my sight is gone, I remember your scent. I shall hunt you down through eternity if I must, till I rid this earth of your foul smell.
Why do I have to take the heat for my father? Come on, man. Cut me some slack.
Grab all the red orbs, approach the item at the end, and trigger the ending cutscene. Alright, so that is the end of Mission 11. So it's a pretty simple, straightforward mission, nothing too difficult or complex. You know, 3 blue orb fragments, you know, combat adjudicator, no difficult puzzles, anything like that. I just took a lot of damage, especially from Beowulf. So it's unfortunate that, you know, I gotta look at those, you know, sore eyes, you know, those C's and D's overall, but at least I'm getting A's. With the exception of Mission 7, where I got a B because I fought against Virgil, and it was a really, really long mission. Anyway, next mission we're gonna start off with a cutscene with an old friend. We're gonna meet up with someone we haven't seen for quite some time, and I will see you all there. This is RadTech Shu, signing off.